What's cracking, y'all? What's going on? Milton Spence here. If you could just go ahead and tap the like button. I don't think I have anything to prove. No, I'm joking. No, so I want to jump into this topic because it's something that I've been paying attention to. And it's on the factor of taking pictures or actually taking photographs. Now, we understand anything about taking pictures. We understand that taking a picture is a form of a photograph, yes. But taking a photograph is when you utilize light in order to capture exactly what you're looking to capture in the sense of a story, your viewpoint. Now, I know some people see photographers as pretentious, and I can understand that. Let me move my seat down just a little bit. I feel like some people do see photographers as pretentious, and I can understand that. I have met some photographers in my time, being in the field now for some time, maybe 6, 7 years, and I've seen some photographers out there who are gear focused. It's about who sees my work versus how I see my work, and if I'm in tune with my own work, if I'm in tune with what I'm doing. And what I find in that is the pretentiousness, right? So when it comes down to taking a picture, right, I literally could pull up my phone right here and just take a picture. Obviously, if you see that picture, you say he took a picture of his camera, he took a picture, but for what? What is that picture saying to me? What was the reason that you took said picture? And most of the time, when you look at a photograph, either it is A, displaying what the artist sees in the moment and wants you to either stop A and look, which all photographs, right? That's most of the goal. Stop and look and pay attention to what that artist has seen in that moment. It's not always about the perfect white balance or the perfect aperture it's artistic expression coming out in a photograph that the artist wants you to see. Now, every artist is different. Some artists have the ability to, my goodness, I've seen some drawing or some artists who can draw out there beyond this world, paint beyond this world, and do things beyond this world. I've also seen some photographers who are appreciated for certain type of photography that they're great at. But it takes artists or artistry to respect artistry. So I'm not damning anybody who just takes pictures. For goodness sakes, I believe every photographer, from what I know, that started this thing out, started taking pictures first before they understood the golden rules or the triangle rule or those things. Now, I'm not trying to say that we all did it perfect because I don't believe there is a such thing as perfection. I believe there's the chasing of perfection and the going after of perfection in order to get the picture that you really want, right? Or the photograph that you really want. But I believe that it gets lost on us that we are posting for popularity versus posting and putting our work out there for the factor of love and appreciation for what we actually do. Let's not think about it in the ways that we feel that others have to appreciate our work and give us what we're due. Let's think about it in a way that we can appreciate our own work. Now, throughout this time I've been doing this, you guys have seen some examples of my work, if you will, come up. I opened up my own photography store, something I never thought I would do, but I did. And I put it out there understanding that I may or may not get traction. So far, I've made some sales, and I have to say that I'm appreciative of that. And I have to say that I am more than grateful because nobody has to purchase from me. Nobody has to take anything from me. Nobody has to. You don't have to. But the fact that people are purchasing makes it even that more better because those pictures that I've put up for sale are pictures that I either stood out, most of the time stood out, and took my time to take. It wasn't just I thought it looked cool and I was like snap and man, hopefully I got it. Let me wait till I get back so I don't have to look at this little bitty screen on the back of my camera and see if it came out. Then there's some pictures on there that I have taken with different cameras, not the same one. My workhorse, my favorite camera is my Sony a7R5, but I also at times shoot with a Samsung NX1. It is the operator of the camera. It's the one taking the photograph that we should appreciate. It's the one taking the photograph. So understand, anybody can take a cell phone, point, shoot, and say, I took a picture. But it really takes an artist to stop and take a photograph. A photograph is utilizing light in order to draw out from a subject or an art or whatever is happening, right? No matter the technique you want to use, it is being able to draw out of the scene the story that you want to portray. That story can have a hard ending. That story can be a series of photographs. Notice I keep saying photographs because it is pictures too, because it is a type of photograph. But it can be a series of photographs that come together to tell a story. Taking landscape photos is not a bad form of photography at all. Doing portraits, biggest thing I've noticed with photographers is we get niched in because we just think these type of photographs I'm comfortable with. But taking very good photographs means that you're able to utilize whatever situation you're in, understanding how light works, number one, and utilizing even if the most sliver of light to make a very good photograph. It's more than just it is understanding the settings on the camera, but it's understanding to the point where that camera becomes a part of you. You understand it in the way that it becomes a part of how you put out the work. So a great, in my opinion, and I'm a rookie compared to some that I've seen and some I've spoken to. I am a rookie, but a great photographer is one who knows how to put out a great photograph without the need, right, for others to like it or to approve of it. So my question for you, and we're going to go deeper into it, but are you taking pictures, meaning you're pointing and shooting, and you think you throw a little filter in there, edit it a little, and you say this is good? Or are you taking photographs? Pictures or photographs? Are you telling a story, or are you just saying, look, and having the person come up with their own story? Not saying photographs can't do that either, but let's not get this twisted. A photograph is you are deliberately utilizing light to tell the story of what you see. Trying to get the perfect one may happen, may not, but the reality is, are you utilizing the light that you are granted to tell the story for which you see? Thank you guys so much for making it to this point in the video. Hopefully I'm not trying to teach you anything right now, but I'm just speaking on a subject that I think about often because I see a lot of photographers who self-proclaimed photographers or professionals who are online who practically sell the idea that photography is easy. They sell that idea, and it's not. It is a craft to be respected. Hence the reason that the equipment costs so much. You have to respect it because you just can't go out there and point stuff at stuff willy-nilly. They do make modes like that on cameras like that, such as auto mode and stuff like that. You can come out some very good photographs. But the question is, are you willing to do what it takes in order to take the photograph that you want to take? Or do you want to still just continue to point your camera at things and hope to take a picture that someone else likes? Much love to y'all, man. Milton Spence, Creator Mill. I'm out.